Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over the city as a deadly hunt reaches its end. In the darkness, one last defiant challenge hangs in the air.
It's all over for you, Dracula. You might kill one of us, or even two, but you'll never kill us all.
The words ring out like a challenge to the grave itself. Somewhere ahead, ancient evil stirs beneath the weight of final judgment. Death closes in on the vampire lord, and the night seems to hold its breath. This is the end of the hunt, or the beginning of something even darker. Gotham by night hangs in a hush of black stone and broken light, where every alley feels like a grave. And in that silence, a death has just been declared. Edith Harker is dead. Dracula murdered her, and Quincy Harker drove the final stake home, ending her on life before it could truly begin. For one long, terrible moment, time itself seems to stop. The darkness watches and waits. Stan Lee presents Tomb of Dracula, a tale of blood, vengeance, and the price of ending a monster's reign. Written by Marv Wolfman, with art by Gene Colan and inks by Tom Palmer, the terror begins in full moon shadow. In Gotham's endless night, every heartbeat sounds like a warning, and somewhere in the dark, a new hunt is about to begin. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over rain-slick stone as memory itself cuts deeper than any blade. In the dark, grief rises like a ghost.
I remember once, it must have been a long time ago.
My lord, she was only 3 or 4, yet she knew all about my work.
A child's voice echoes across the years, innocent and terrified, clinging to a promise in the dark.
Daddy, I don't ever want to become a vampire. Please don't let me become one.
And I would laugh and tell her not to worry, that I would protect her always. Oh God, oh God.
Just wait one blasted minute, Blade. Who do you think you're ordering around? Edith's dead. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but I'll tell you this. She was important to us. Get that blade to us. So if you want to do anything, you do it our way, or you can just take your stinking knives and stick them where it hurts. Look who's talking, Drake. You're descended from Dracula, aren't you? How do we know you're not playing both sides?
Gotham at night, where grief and danger walk hand in hand, the dead are mourned in whispers, and the hunt never stops.
Why, you lousy knife-happy maniac, I ought to. Stop it, both of you. Edith's dead. This isn't the time for fighting. Look, I'm sorry about that last crack, Drake. It was out of place, I know it. But why not have Edith's funeral and then get back on the trail, dig?
There's to be no funeral, Mr. Blade. Her body will be cremated, as is the procedure. But you are right, there is no time to lose. Already Dracula may have found.
Another victim. Cecile Parker's parents warned her not to take Hyde Street on her way home from the university. In the past week, 5 other co-eds had been killed in that same dark stretch of Gotham.
Come on, girly Jess. A little kiss'll do ol' skinny.
Please, leave me alone.
Needless to say, she did not listen. The alley closes in like a coffin lid, and terror stalks her every step.
Sure, honey, after you gimme a little kiss. Ol' skinny sure been lonely these days, know what I mean, girly.
Get away, or I swear I'll scream till someone comes.
Gotham night hangs heavy in the shadows, where danger prowls like a beast beneath the moon. A terrified woman is cornered, and then a stranger steps from the dark.
Are a feisty one, not like the others, eh?
What? Where did you come from? I heard nothing.
Not while Dracula has come to save you.
D. Dracula.
You'll not have to scream, woman.
Correct, dolt Dracula, whose very blood crawls at the sight of scum like you. You'll not touch this woman, nor any female again, you simpering fool.
I thank you, ooh.
Come with me, Cecile Parker. Your new destiny awaits you. Come into my arms.
Gotham fades into a muggy night, but the scene shifts to London's morgue, where heat hangs in the air like a shroud. Inside Scotland Yard's Division of the Dead, the swelter makes every breath and every secret feel close enough to touch.
Mr. Lowe, this is the man Dr. Sun seeks.
A body not yet deceased. Very good, Chen. Our reports were accurate then.
Dr. Sun shall be very pleased.
You'll keep our little bargain a secret, mister. Lo, I could lose my bloody job if they found out I was selling you this stiff.
You ask for our silence, Mr. Toomey, but you worry needlessly. No one shall learn what happened here this night. Ah, yes, the puncture marks. Yes, Dr. Sun shall be very pleased indeed.
Lord, that's a relief. Why, if even the missus was to learn.
Gotham exhales in rot and shadow, the night thick with lies and the stink of old violence. Somewhere off-page, a family tragedy is being reduced to a cruel, empty story.
She will learn nothing, Mr. Toomey, except that somehow her husband was murdered by persons unknown. And that he died with only a few paltry pounds in his wallet.
Good night, Mr. Toomey. Please rest in peace.
Come, the stench of decomposing bodies here is sickening.
And now the scene shifts once more back to the Lord of Darkness, watching humanity's hunger for cruelty with cold disdain.
Humans, they cry out for peace, then fill these arenas of violence to their fullest capacity. No lives are at stake here. Nothing is gained by this meaningless spectacle. It disgusts me. It revolts me.
Dracula vanishes into the fog-choked London sky, while on the city's outskirts, grief and resolve gather like storm clouds.
What do we do now, Mr. Drake? With Edith dead and her ashes sealed in that porcelain urn, we must begin the search again.
To wait longer would be foolish. We cannot let mourning another death keep us from destroying that fiend.
The hunt hardens into obsession, and even sorrow must yield to vengeance. There will be time enough to mourn the dead after the monster is slain.
You didn't think I was chasing vampires for my health, did you? You said I didn't know what it's like to lose someone. Man, I'm the original loser. For you, maybe, old man. But it won't be over for me, not until I find the stinkin' bloodsucker that killed my mother.
What?
Then the truth spills out at last. A nightmare that began before he was even born, with his mother in labor and pain tearing through the room.
She was crying out in agony, because I was already proving I was a tough one even back then.
I wasn't letting go, no way. I was macking her sweat, hot and cold. Blast it, I was macking my own mother die. I'll never forget what they told me he looked like, tall, with white hair slicked back long. She looked up through the pane and saw his lips part, two long, pointed fangs gleamed in the dark. She knew then that screaming would be useless. He smiled at her and whispered something soft in her ear. Her friends came through the door, but he was already moving. They tried to stop him. He leaped like a demon, shattered the glass, and vanished into the night. Whatever he said made her break and scream, but it was too late. My mother was dead. Maybe I'm saving it all for after I find that stinkin' mother killer. Maybe then I'll be able to cry. So spare me your mourning. When you're done with your chase, I'll be starting mine.
Over the darkened countryside, the man-bat cuts through the night like a living nightmare. Far below, the valley waits beneath a moonlit silence. Blade's words cannot reach him here, yet something icy crawls through Dracula's leathery form. For the briefest instant, fear itself touches the monster. The familiar route leads on toward a hidden hilltop sanctum, but a new shape breaks the valley's stillness. A tent, and humans moving quietly within. For one savage heartbeat, the bat forgets its vow and dives toward the unsuspecting crowd. Then, at the last moment, it remembers and veers away into the black sky. But the flight has been seen. Eyes follow that twisting path through the darkness, searching the heavens for a hellborn creature. Quincy Harker's legion may be small, but they are always watchful. And in Gotham's endless night, vigilance can be the first step toward a trap. Gotham's darkness gives way to a pale, lifeless dawn. But in the first cold light of morning, something far worse than night is awakening.
An interesting night, one I shall ponder for many weeks to come.
In the silence of mortuary, ancient hunger coils beneath a calm, aristocratic mask. Mankind remains the same, selfish, arrogant, and blind.
The seeds of vampirism I plant tonight shall flourish across the world.
But rest is denied him. Across the dark miles of Gotham's edge, a tense journey barrels onward through the waking storm.
You have any idea where we're going, Haskell? I've got better things to do than traipse around the countryside.
Shut up, Harker. I've already got a headache.
If Quincy says we drive, unless you'd rather walk back to London.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Haskell. Quincy, did Scotland Yard get a fix on that bat that was spotted?
Gotham sleeps under a black, rain-slick sky, its alleys choking on fog and fear. Somewhere in the city, a hunt is underway.
No, Mr. Drake, one of our observers, spotted what may be Dracula heading this way. He also learned the bat has been seen here many times in the past months. Good timing, Harker. I had just about fallen asleep, and we couldn't allow that, could we? Taj, try the post office. Mr. Blade, I believe the action you've been waiting for is about to begin.
Dawn leaks through Gotham like a bruise as the trail leads to a shabby post office. The door creaks open on a city that never truly wakes.
Sorry to bother you so early, but don't hardly see no one these hours, but you're welcome. Lookin' for a bat? Why, yeah, I seen a large black un flyin'. What was it now? South, I think.
We're asking, that's all. You see a strange dude, 'bout 6'5", red eyes. Name's Jasper O'Connor. What can I be doing for ya?
Yeah, south it is. Why you asking?
The clerk squints at a sketch and recoils as the likeness emerges, something monstrous, something impossible. In the silence, the answer hangs like a coffin lid about to slam shut.
Looks something like this, like he just stepped out of a death mask, only he's still wearing it. Ew.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening in the poisoned glow of the city. In the darkness, a man's words falter as if his mind is not his own. Jasper O'Connor hesitates, blank-eyed and glazed, the marks of some vile hypnosis clawing at his thoughts. Batman knows the truth at once. They are close to Dracula.
This man's under some sort of hypnotic spell. If what I believe is true, the Count must be near.
Every second lost gives Dracula another chance to slip away into the night, but the vampire has no intention of fleeing.
No, I will not run. I remain to fight.
So Harker and his stalwarts have found him at last, and Dracula greets them with cold, ancient fury.
Very well, my longtime foes, we shall meet, and before this night is done, you shall all lie dead at the feet of your master, Dracula.
Gotham at night, the darkness thick as grave soil, while some ancient predator counts the minutes before dawn. He must move quickly now, for when daylight comes, he must return to the sacred earth of his homeland to rest.
They approach, good. For a moment, I feared the coming day had diminished my mental powers.
But no, they come like moths drawn helplessly to their last, fatal flame.
So come this way, be led by the instincts I plant in your childish minds. Come to your deaths.
He mustn't live one extra moment. He's got to die now for Edith. He's inside, I feel it. Hurry now before he vanishes again. He'll die, old man, don't worry. He'll die tonight.
Gotham's shadows give way to a darker nightmare as the hunt reaches its breaking point. In a chamber thick with dread, one monster dares another to die.
You brag too freely for a fool, Blade. If Fang must die this night, then it shall be you.
Don't place any bets on it, Fangs, cause I'm just not in the dying mood. Watch out.
What? So you seek to distract me with one approach, then attack with another. Commendable. I had not suspected our dear Miss Van Helsing had yet entered this room, but it shall do no good, for all your arrows are useless against me. As useless as your idiotic knives shall soon be, when you are dead in your moldering grave.
But even in the face of death, the heroes don't yield. The darkness itself seems to tremble as the final challenge hangs in the air.
Still you attack, you mindless clod. Haven't you realized you've met your master? Haven't you seen that you cannot defeat Dracula?
Gotham at night, the shadows clawing across the old stone building as Blade reels on the brink of darkness. Somewhere nearby, a silent procession of death begins to move. But what you see or believe matters little in the scheme of things, Blade. All that matters is that Dracula has lived 500 years, and shall never be defeated by one such as you. Blade slams unconscious against the wall as the shadowed figures close in, guns cocked and knives bared, marching under Dracula's silent command. Long have I waited, Van Helsing, for the moment when my fangs would drink deeply of your warm, rich blood. But wait, your foolish protector comes to save you, strange, since he needs saving himself, ha 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 ha. Of course, my dear, that was always my intention. Put him down, Dracula. I'll put him down, but not on this concrete floor. Gotham's darkness deepens into nightmare as the hunt reaches a frozen threshold beneath the hilltop morgue. Somewhere below, survival itself feels like a cruel joke. Outside, the possessed villagers move like living corpses through the night. Their heavy steps carry them toward the mausoleum with no will of their own. Inside, the fight is nearly over. Blade is down, Rachel is defenseless, and Taj may already be dead. For a moment, it seems there is nothing left to save.
There's always something left to fight for.
So at last, you admit your inevitable defeat.
You misunderstand, demon. I admit nothing.
The vampire's shadow twists with ancient arrogance, mocking the last defender standing. But the Dark Knight knows monsters hide behind every lie, and every breath may be a trap.
Save the fact that it'll be my weapon that ends your hellish life.
Your mind fails you, Harker. Did you forget Dracula can become as the mist itself?
And in the dark, the enemy begins to vanish, slipping beyond the grasp of steel and courage alike. The hunt is far from over. Gotham's night hangs like a shroud, and in the heart of the darkness, terror has taken human shape.
That is why your weapons fly harmlessly through me.
The monstrous figure looms forward, untouchable and inevitable as fear grips the battlefield.
But worry not for your insanity or your life. As I forsake this intangible form, I come toward you. To finally end your life.
A desperate cry cuts through the night as the final moment closes in, and the shadows seem to lean closer.
Look, mother of mine, I've finally done it. I've killed Dracula.
But in Gotham, triumph is never simple, and even victory can feel like the beginning of something far worse.